Governor Gavin Newsom and state lawmakers agree on a framework on new legislation that would provide employees access to COVID-19 paid sick leave, just like last year. New tonight, Action News Now reporter Ryan Ketchum spoke with several employees in Chico and asked them why this paid sick leave would help them if it is instituted again.
This COVID-19 paid sick leave will be for businesses with more than 25 employees, giving each employee 1 week paid time off and up to 2 weeks in total. I spoke with several people who work in Chico who tell me they've seen COVID-19 spread throughout their work and have seen many people struggle with having to take time off.
There's been plenty in our facility that have, it's people. There's been people that can't afford to be gone and stuff like that, and single moms and everything, single parents that can't afford it, but they have to be out. It's hard.
Some workers tell me they can't just rely on their sick days to make it through quarantine.
Every once in a while you get sick and you always worry about if you're going to be able to cover your expenses if you don't have any sick time or anything of that sort.
This new proposal would last through September 30th, just as last year's law did. Last year, Senate Bill 95 was signed into law in March, giving workers at businesses with more than 25 employees 80 hours COVID-19 paid sick leave. The CDC now only recommends a 5-day quarantine after testing positive for COVID-19. And this new proposal would only give a 2-week paid leave if the worker's family also tested positive for COVID-19 after the 1 week is up.
If people have kids or if they have other obligations where they do really rely on their income, I think having that in place would really help out a lot of individuals to not have to stress out so much.
Definitely will help, especially as a mom, to be able to still afford and still live. So it'll be greatly appreciated if we can get that.
This legislation would include tax cuts for businesses and other assistance totaling about $6 billion. It will also include funding for the Small Business COVID-19 Relief Grant Program. Reporting in Chico, I'm Ryan Ketchum. Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
The paid leave would be applied retroactively to January 1st of 2022. The framework also includes significant funding to bolster testing capacity and accelerate vaccination and booster efforts. It must now pass both houses of the legislature, but with the support of the governor and the Democratic leader from each house, it is expected to pass.